Hello everyone, welcome. This is Sammy from Invictus Studio. So today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a tutorial on how to do something like the Spinosaurus we showed you guys before. I'm not gonna, this isn't a tutorial about the exact thing because I didn't record the process. So what we're gonna do is something different with maybe a different vibe or spin to it. With these like radioactive spines and stuff, like these emissive thingies. We'll see, maybe I change my mind. The point is, after watching this, you're gonna be able to do a spinal, basically. And maybe do your own creative spin on it. I think paleo stuff, generally, is it's kinda boring, okay? It's so boring, okay, that last video, Mille, which is the animator, so I modeled the thing, Mille animated it. He insisted on keeping the arms in a certain way. Which you would keep if it was a Jurassic Park Spino, and people were like, that's weird. Because, like, paleo interpretation is just boring. Animation to looks to everything. I mean, the Spino doesn't even look right. We discussed this, I think. Basically, it looks like the thing is gonna tip over just because of its long, ridiculously, like, huge tail that it doesn't. So maybe I'm not even gonna do a paleo Spino. It's just gonna be my own. So we're gonna go to, even though I will use 3D code, doesn't make that big of a difference, honestly. If you're using ZBrush, Blender, whatever, it really doesn't make a difference. Just use anything, so long as it's 3D and it uses voxels. We're not using a CAD software this time, so hold your guns. Right. So, generally the same, wait. So you see the thing is, yeah, control, yeah, the keybinds, bro. I hate this. I hate this. So if you want to enable symmetry, just press S. Right. So we have this to start with. I think maybe the most wise move would be to like pick the side profile of Mr. Spinosaurus here. But maybe, yeah. So this is gonna be the torso, right? This program has like these curve thingies like ZBrush or normal sculpt. I believe they have this stuff too. So, right. Gonna be a bit hard getting used to this stuff again after using Blender for so much. We're good with the mouse. Also, yeah, what I was gonna say, what I love, there's multiple things I love about 3D Code, which is like a sculpting alternative to Blender. I won't say it's an alternative to ZBrush because ZBrush blows it out of the water, but it's a budget one, you know. 3D Code is pretty cheap compared to ZBrush, which is insanely overpriced in my opinion. So there is that. I'm not saying that 3D Code necessarily is bad. It's actually probably the second best sculpting software there is out there. Definitely. However, the only problem is that ZBrush has like a monopoly on certain things. It's not even the sculpting part which makes ZBrush that good. Some could argue 3D Code is better in some ways because of the voxel engine. I'm not sure if ZBrush has this. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Got a new object. Enable symmetry. Yeah, it's enabled. Cool. And the equivalent of adding like a cube, the default cube or the sphere in Blender is going here somewhere, and adding a thing called primitive on the objects. Also keep in mind this is all done in the sculpt tab here, whatever it's called. Blender has the same kind of layout here. Still though, I would lie if I said that this thing is any easier than Blender to learn. But actually I'm not gonna add those. I forgot. instead of these primitives, we're gonna add something called, or is it curves? Yeah, I don't think Blender has those. You could like try and hard surface model the curves. That's up to you. Gonna press num lock 5 to do the orthographic view. I believe if you right click, yeah, and control the size. But if you press W or something, you move it. That's like pressing G in Blender. Same thing. Why is this being sharp? What the hell? Yeah, I have to click on things here to unflip it. I want to say a square word here. Also, let's hide the symmetry plane. We don't need this. So yeah, you see me have a headache and a seizure as well there at the same time. But it's not as harmful as say messing up something in Blender, because now I can just easily adjust the whole thing here, which is cool. Adjustments are insanely easy to make in this program. They're not that very hard to perform. I can tell you that. Okay, so yeah, this in real life, or I mean, according to most paleo studies, whatever, stays like kind of. Let me merge these. Merge selected. Is it merged? No. What was the? Yeah, merge selected. Yeah, I probably misclicked. Also, in this program, another thing I like is to smooth things. You don't even need to use another like tool or brush. You just keep holding Shift, and it gives you this queen curve here, which allows you to smooth. That's something I love, which is ironically part of the UI which I actually hate the most out of any program I've seen. I didn't use that many programs, so I'm not really qualified to talk about this type of stuff. Yeah, we don't want to move much here. Pause is going to support this piece. I might make the tail shorter, to be honest. Kind of get the general shape. So this thing has a really cool thing, which I think sets it off in Blender, called the Boolean live This isn't a live boolean, but like it's a type of boolean. You can use like curves and all this type of stuff. Cut out the shape. Yeah, like, oh yeah, the only problem is they have like this interpolation, which is annoying. Just click again and it's gonna disappear. Almost like beveling mesh in Blender. So that's good, we fixed that. Maybe I should have used those curves again for the fingers. That would have actually been a useful case, but knowing how stupid I am, I didn't do it. Click escape to stop like using the curve so I can then delete it. Can we make another curve before we do that? So teeth placement, how are we gonna do that? It's just gonna be hard now to align where the teeth fall so they don't hit each other the moment they fall. So there's actually a method for this. Yeah, it's gonna take more RAM and stuff, but hear me out. Before you like increase the resolution, just add some notches, okay? What I would call notches. So maybe add a notch here. Maybe add a notch there. Notch here. Notch there. Say where you want to place the teeth. There's actually another method. I'm gonna use curves for it though. We don't need to. Yeah, we don't need to actually use any tool to use curves because we have wet clay. You don't need to apply it. So we put one here. This is the rotation axis. This. Then here is like the end. Okay. It's gonna surprise you how easy it is to do things properly. There's a measure tool. I never used it. We'll explore it together since we're at this. Measure. So like a search. Cubes, muscle, toothpaste. Constructor, no. I'm not giving up. Yeah, measure. 500 something millimeters. Good. Keep that there in your memory. 51.7 millimeters. Measure. I don't want to measure that. Yeah, new measurement. 540. So that's a bit longer. So what's the solution? Go this extra long. Maybe even change to Mr. Curves here. Or anything other than that. We edit this. Yeah, go back. Go back here. Use the measure. They already have the measures preset there. 41. Yeah, it's similar. So make sure you have the exact same measures. Delete the measures if it's possible. No, don't mess this up. I beg you. Clear. I don't want measurements. Clear that. Also clear these boys too. No. Maybe we should just click measurement tool in order to. Genuinely, this is like real, bro. Come on. Delete. I'll just leave this alone. So this is where the big IQ moves start. Yeah, we have this. Don't apply it, I beg you. For the love of God. We just need to illustrate it. Maybe if we go here, yeah. We need to start from the center though. Pen. We're gonna have to explore a bit, guys. Don't blame me. All these different types of tools and stuff. You got an entire measurement though, right there. Just for the teeth to be correct. Oh yeah, I can just use the measurement tool for this weight. Check this out. Since the length are equal, let's see. No, don't want to crash the program now because this is stupid move I did. Clear. Yeah, how do you? Chat, is this real? Okay. So since the measurements are equal, from here to there. Actually, let me correct something. Yeah, these should be next to each other. Just correcting that. So let's use the measure tool again. Probably thinking, why are you using a measure tool for a spino, you lunatic? Hear me out. So just zoom in with Alt. Click somewhere near, okay? Just make it parallel and decide where the tooth are gonna be. So place one here, another one, maybe this one does two. Before we So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. So far in what looks like 4 hours, 3 hours, we did quite the progress. Thank you guys for watching. Sammy from Invictus Studio sends the best regards. Goodbye.